And welcome into episode 68 of the Bama Geeks podcast. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Good day, mate.
Hello.
68.
Salutations.
What's up?
Oh my gosh.
We've been reminiscing in the Patreon episode about a lot of things. That was not one of them, but
that
I'm glad you
wasn't
did
one
that.
of them, no.
I saved that just for you guys. It's all good.
We appreciate that. So, I'm Brock Parker. That's my wife, Jessica. That's
Hi.
Bo Bearden. That's Kevin Gardner. We're your Bama Geeks. We're here to entertain, and it's iffy at best.
We're here to entertain, or we try our hardest.
We try. We entertain ourselves. Hopefully, we bring you along for the ride. So, we hope you've had a wonderful November so far.
Mhm.
This episode will be the last one before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, enjoy your turkey, Jess and I.
Make sure you
listened to-
thaw it.
Yes,
Make sure you
please.
get thawed.
Do not put a frozen turkey in your fryer.
Yes. Safety.
Yeah.
The first time we ever fried a turkey, Brock had the fire extinguisher handy.
I did.
Right.
Even though I knew what I was doing because I'd done it
Yeah.
before.
It's still scary.
Oh man! But I tell you what, when it's done, there's nothing that beats a fried turkey.
Yeah.
Oh my
I would
goodness!
disagree, but I get
Okay.
where you're coming from.
What's your
I'm not
favorite?
a turkey person.
Ah,
Anything other than like ham.
Mm.
Oh my god, a good well done ham, like a honey
Oh,
ham.
no.
Oh my.
oh, ain't nothing wrong with a ham.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with a ham at all.
Well, we're going a somewhat different route for our Thanksgiving food this year. We are
There's a local company in Birmingham.
Yeah. We've got a good friend that he has a barbecue, he has a food truck, and he is offering up smoked turkeys.
Yeah,
So-
the bone-in,
smoked. Ooh.
bone-in smoked whole breast turkeys.
Yeah.
So we're like, hey, you're cooking for us this year.
Yeah.
Ooh, good choice.
I mean, his brisket is fantastic. His
Mm.
barbecue pork
Melts.
sandwiches just
Melts.
is absolutely wonderful. So we're going to give us, and his ribs. We always do his little rib. He does a little thing around 4th of July with ribs,
Mhm.
and we've always been very happy with that. So we're gonna get him for Thanksgiving this year.
Yep.
Nice.
He's local around Birmingham. His company will give him a wonderful plug. Austin Whereabouts.
Mhm. Look him up on Facebook too,
Austin Whereabouts. He
He sounds like a Bond villain.
he'll kill you with his wwonderful cooking. He'll overstuff you.
That's right.
Yeah. Johnny LaFoy is his name, and he's a good friend of ours. And he he's got a good gig going with
Yes,
this. He tries to cook all of his stuff kind of like a Central Texas barbecue.
Mhm.
That's why he calls himself Austin
Mhm.
Whereabouts. Yeah, fantastic. So definitely look him up and tell him we sent you
Yeah.
if you're in the Birmingham area. Because man,
We'll plug a friend, help his business.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
you know it.
And if there's one thing about here in the South is that people in different, even in smaller areas, get defensive about their barbecue and stuff. So I've got folks around this area to be like, nah, I ain't nothing.
You gotta wait till
My
you
stuff
try him.
ain't Nothing.
I wish I could send samples of his food to y'all right now, so y'all could just try that.
It's like
Y'all would
Golden
love
Eagle pecan pies.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing for Thanksgiving, and between now and Thanksgiving, we'll enjoy some time away from work and
Mm-hmm.
school, and it's gonna be nice. We're gonna play a little bit at the House of Mouse.
That's right.
Jess and I
Nice.
will.
Taking a trip to see the mouse.
Yep. So we'll be down there a few days with a good friend David Rookie Rayleigh
Mhm.
and his lovely girlfriend and
Our
kids,
our kiddos. Yep. It's time for
Nice.
churros and Mickey pretzels
Dole Whips.
and Dole Whips and Disney popcorn and yeah.
Yeah, she's not excited about anything but the food.
That's legit.
And
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy ride, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that did open up since y'all been hitting it.
Yeah.
No, we've been on it.
we've been on
Oh.
it. We wrote it. We did get to
Have
ride
they-
it back in March. So
Have they opened Tron yet?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, you better tell us how Tron is.
Well,
From what we understand, it was made for Tokyo Disney,
Yeah, so
and they
it's
modeled the ride,
Oh,
and so
oh,
it's a little tiny for Americans, from what I understand.
really?
yeah, that's what Ricky
yeah, I've heard
said.
Yeah,
that too.
said when it clamps down on your calves, it clamps because it's meant for Japanese people, and we're a little bit larger.
Disney does realize that Americans aren't small, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not in this
not really.
case, from
We're a
what we
bit
understand.
chunky.
It's
On average,
Tron
we're a
is
bit chunky.
Tron is not the highest on my list. I mean, it's if
I keep forgetting it's there, honestly.
yeah, I mean, I'm not really thinking about that more. I mean, hopefully we're gonna get to do Guardians again, and then we hoping this time we can do Smuggler's Run in Galaxy's Edge. We didn't get to do it last time.
Yeah,
but
we did Rise of the Resistance, which
Mhm.
was great.
yeah. So,
What's the road? What's the ride where they strap you in where it feels like you're being in a shuttle launch?
Mission Space?
I guess so. I don't know. Is that right? I did that once, and that was enough for a lifetime.
Probably it's probably Mission Space.
Yeah, pretty much. I felt like my sinuses were about to go through the back of my head.
I think that would have been that one.
yeah.
At Epcot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
they put you in a centrifuge and spin you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was like, yeah, I knew.
Yeah. Mission Space is kind of rough from what I hear if you take the intense part of the ride.
I don't
Yeah.
even think we did the intense one. I think we just did the standard one. Like I said,
Yeah.
and it might just be me. I might be a wuss, but I swear, like that ride scarred me forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son is like, I don't want to ride any of the big coasters or whatever. I'm like, you're riding Guardians.
hmm
What's it like? We're not telling you, but you're riding it.
We can't. That's what said. We just can't describe it to them without spoiling the
Yeah.
experience of the
We
ride.
cannot.
So
Yeah, don't look up Guardians of the Galaxy the ride if you plan on going to Disney. Be surprised by it.
Mhm.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's definitely our favorite coaster at Disney.
Mhm.
So, but anyway, what you guys been up to since we last spoke?
Go,
Me or
Bo.
you? Not much for me. I mean, we are like I said, I talked about. I haven't been watching too much. Mostly been adulting too much. I've been in full being exciting mode for getting yard ready. Like I said, I'll show you. This is what I've reached a new interesting point in life. I have been looking for me a battery powered leaf blower to match the ones I have. Been eyeballing one for Lowe's, and the particular one I wanted, I didn't want one with another battery because I already got two of them already, and I didn't need another one. And which the weird thing about it, without the battery was still like $20 cheaper, but it still wasn't what I was wanting to pay for it. So let's see, last Sunday I went in there and they had the one I wanted on sale for like $50 less than normal price. To say I've reached a new level of adulthood, I was excited the leaf blower I wanted was on sale
That's all.
with the battery. So I was
Yes.
that, and I'm gonna try to see if I can work. Also, we took down all our Halloween decorations, but like a
Oh.
normal sane human being, we put up Thanksgiving decorations.
Oh, good for you. You got
And for,
So-
and for our audio listeners, if he got loud, it's because he got right in the camera
Yes.
staring at all the Christmas people.
All right, so how do I
Morning.
add share screen? Let's see.
Oh.
Let's
Oh.
share screen. Now,
Always
let's
Oh,
got
go.
sharing.
Let's see. Here we go. This is our nice little inflatable. I don't know how you can cue it up, Brock. I don't know how you do that, or if I
You
do
just hover
that.
over it and it says add to
Okay.
stage. There you go.
Oh, you're
Super-
almost.
Almost. Did you get it?
Well, you did. You did, and it went away.
Not me.
Double
Oh,
click.
there
There we
we
go.
Look
We have
at
a
that
nice-
little
Oh,
Nice.
Look at that.
inflatable turkey.
Over the
Oh.
family, we all debated on which one we liked, and that's what we decided to go with. So we have Thanksgiving decorations. So it's nothing too
Aw.
elaborate, but I was like, you know what? This is me being like, my.
Yeah.
So that's my fight to right to
Dang,
party. So
man. I mean, I was thinking about just like putting Christmas decorations up when I took down Halloween decorations just to save me a time to having to get on the ladder.
Yeah. I get that, and I get that. I don't know. Like I said,
I didn't, by the way, Bo.
Yeah.
I didn't. I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna wait.
There you go. And I guess
That's awesome, man. I like that.
Yeah, it's about 48 inches tall, I think.
Mhm.
It might be, yeah. But yeah, that was just me. Beyond that, let's see, what else did we do here recently? We tried a new Chinese restaurant. Actually, Friday we tried Chinese restaurant in Birmingham called Red Pearl. Apparently, it's been there for a long, long, long time.
Yeah, I wanted to find out what kind of interesting dish did you try? Did you try to, because I mean they got some pretty exotic stuff there.
I tried. It was it was basically like a noodle, but it was like an angel hair rice. It was. I feel
Mhm.
bad. I can't remember something. It was basically small, thin chow mein noodles. Just basically house fried. I thought about trying the house fried rice to put it up against Who's, but I was like, you know what? I'll save that for
Mm.
my next trip.
Okay,
Mm.
But
gotcha.
but it was very good. It's kind of authentic. I mean, you look from the outside of the building, you're like, I don't know, but then you get in
Right.
there and it's nice. The food was good, and it's got a nice Oriental market that
Mhm.
has a lot of cool stuff in there.
Yeah,
So if you're
we've been over to the Oriental Market before and looked around there. Yeah, very
the rest,
interesting things in there.
yeah, like I said, the restaurant was very good. So if you're around Birmingham, and it's kind of, I'm trying to think, it's classified as Homewood, but it's
Mhm.
kind of up there near the mountain, kind of.
Yeah, it's really good. I will agree with you. I've been there before. It's good
Okay,
stuff.
like I said, I'll definitely go back. So I liked it.
Yeah. And I'm gonna piggyback off you're talking about the, reaching that level of adulthood with you
Mm.
and leaf blowers. I think I've reached a new level of
Yes.
adulthood excitement is my Kroger deliveries.
Oh yeah, Kroger.
Hey, I did an order and I placed it and it was like it was last Saturday when it got, that kind of first really good cold snap on the
Mm-hmm.
Saturday. And I placed my Kroger delivery. They delivered that thing at 7 o'clock in the morning. It was sitting right on my porch. I was like, thank you for me not having to venture out to the store. I love you, Kroger. So I've reached a new level of
Yes.
adult excitement with the grocery delivery.
It's wonderful. Like I said, we've done Kroger once or twice, and I've been very happy with it. That's what we do. I do the 7:30, 8, 6:30, 7 a.m. ish, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I miss Kroger. I really wish we had some physical stores around Birmingham, but you know what? The delivery service makes up for it.
I think
I'm just
eventually, I would hope maybe with enough, they'll decide to build one. I mean, they used to be up here in the 80s. I think I remember one in the Tuscaloosa in like the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. But then after that, they disappeared from the central Alabama.
Aldi's just taken over since they bought Winn-Dixie.
Yeah.
I don't know
They're
what
taking
my
over.
hang up was for the longest, but I was like, I don't like going into the grocery store. I really hate it.
She does hate it.
I dread going to the grocery store. And then I was like, you don't like going so much. And I don't ever want to go anywhere. When I leave work, last thing I want to do is go grocery shop. So I was like, I need to really buy into the grocery delivery thing. And Kroger has been very I've been very happy, very pleased with that service. So that's my level of
Nice.
adulthood I'm going to get
Go
excited
Kroger.
about on this podcast. Yeah.
We are accepting sponsorships, Kroger.
Exactly. I will plug I will talk and say many good things about your delivery service.
Even if you don't sponsor us, we'll still talk well
Yeah.
about you.
It wouldn't hurt though.
No.
Yeah. We won't complain.
But yeah, beyond that, I was trying to think. Like I said, it's been yard work. Like I said, it's just adulting. That's been it. I don't know. Like I said, that's the excitement level I'm in.
Mhm.
Cool. What you, Kev, man?
We'll see. It's continuing the saga of trying to build a floating deck in the backyard. I've got part of it built. Me and my buddy built part of it. He was up this past weekend, and as soon as he gets here, starts raining. I wasn't mad. We haven't had rain in like 2 months.
No, there's
No.
been little
Yes.
brush
It's been
fires
dry.
all over central Alabama.
Yeah. So when it was raining, I was like, he was like, man, that's disappointing. I was like, I ain't even mad, dude. We need rain. This is cool. We'll just hang out for the weekend. So I got a chance to hang out with my buddy a good portion of the weekend, which was incredibly healthy and awesome for me. But yeah, overall, it's been working on that, trying to get that prepped, trying to get everything ready to go with that to make sure that I'm upgrading and looking at upgrading utilities it's going to be a big ordeal to get all this set up the way I want it to. So been working on that, working with an electrician, and I did want to say one cool thing. I mentioned this to your fellow Bama geeks here, but you guys know when you're on Twitter and you got those posts that that they'll put like, if you reply to this or you share this, you win, like the sweepstakes, like a sweepstakes, and whatever you happen to be think about X, Twitter used to be used to be cool. And I actually entered this when it was what is pretty much Twitter. And then I checked in on X, and I had a message from one of my favorite gaming platforms, Sid Meier's Civilization, that I had won a sweepstakes, and I actually won a really cool little item, a copy of the game in this. And anybody that doesn't know what that is, that is an Intel i7 processor. Actually, they sent this to me last week in the mail. I haven't won it. So, if you've never known anybody to win one of those contests on Twitter, I know Brock had mentioned he won one a long time back, but it still happens. That you randomly win those things. So
it does.
Keep
I
trying.
won a Sam and Frodo Lord of the Rings statue from Sideshow Collectibles over Twitter about 10 years ago. Yeah, it happens.
Other than that little bit of excitement, just this about the same as Bo. Me and Bo kind of synergize when it comes to yard work and keeping everything going. Racing all my neighbors on who can clear up all of their leaves the fastest. That's very important.
How have you recovered from the attack from the ants?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mention that, did I? So yeah. So let me tell you guys a story. So, we all have our moments, right? You have every moments where you think something is real smart, and it's really not. And I built this, and long-time listeners are going to remember me building this big hardscaping feature in the front of my yard, and I put like really nice lighting on it and everything. And all of a sudden, one of my lights went out, and I noticed it at night. Okay, so it's lit up out there except for the area where this light is. It's not lit up, and the light was like it was off, right? So genius me is like, yeah, I'll just go out and fix it. It's not a big deal. So I go out there with no flashlight. Go out there, just reach down, pull the thing out of the ground, go down there and start feeling for the wires. And I started feeling something moving on my hand. And about, I counted it 14 bites on this one hand.
God.
From ants. And thankfully they weren't fire ants. They were just little Argentine ants, which I'm not going to say what the common phrase is.
Name,
the popular name here in Alabama. It's something. Yeah. Anyway, thankfully they weren't fire ants because it would have been worse. But I took a prophylactic of Benadryl just to make sure that I was going to be okay after that. And waited till the morning and still got like several more bites in the morning after pulling that thing out as well. So I had to go get ant spray and all that kind of stuff, and finally got the thing out, got all the ants on it killed. Sorry if you love ants, but they were attacking me. Okay.
You didn't kill the uncles.
I would like to meet anybody who loves ants. I'd like to hear that conversation.
Like even when you have an ant farm, they're between glass and plastic or whatever. They're separated from you. But got the thing out and then realized that there was nothing wrong with my light. They had just figured out a way to get in it, and they built a mound inside the light. So they literally just blocked the light completely. It was absolutely genius on their part because they had an indestructible mound that they just built up into it. So I just took the thing apart, knocked all the dirt out of it, put it together, and then went and got some silicone and plugged up all the holes, and then went and pulled all the rest of them out and plugged up all the holes. So shouldn't have any trouble with that anymore. But moral of the story is get a flashlight whenever you do anything at night outside. Okay. Because I've shared this on Facebook and people were like, oh, that didn't go at all where I thought it was going to go. I thought you were going to say you got electrocuted.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well that really would have been worse, probably. Even though 12-volt low voltage really isn't that bad, it still would have stung a little more. But yeah, just doing stupid things, I guess. There.
And these days,
I don't know why it occurred to me that it was going to be okay. I guess in my brain I was like, there's going to be light out there because the other ones are lit up. But then when I got out there, I was like, there's no light, and I just went ahead and did it anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway. Yeah. So that's what I've been up to is, apparently testing my tolerance for ant bites.
But these days you've got to carry a flashlight out there at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
It's that time of year.
Yet another reason I don't have my Christmas decorations up yet, because by the time I'm done working, it's dark.
Yeah. I have an astigmatism, and so driving home at night now after work is murder.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I've never known life without an astigmatism. So you get the flares on everything. Oh my God, I hate that.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm just not as the older I get, the less of a fan I am of driving at night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I just made an observation in the middle of all of our talking and everything that today, after we finished with church, Brock and I had to go our separate ways to do different things going on today. And I just realized that when I got home from seeing the first time I saw you coming home this evening, you got your Mickey shirt on. I had this Disney shirt on. We didn't plan this, by the way.
No.
And we're
You
going to
guys are just in
Disney.
the mode. You're in the mode.
We're in the mode. We're in the mouse mode.
The
I
mouse
guess. So,
commands you.
yeah. Sorry, I just like we were sitting here talking and I kept thinking, yeah, I didn't even know he put on that shirt and he didn't know I had put on this one. And then, when we finally met up,
Well, our brains are intertwined pretty well.
This is true. Yeah, that's
Anybody that knows us, we have the same thoughts and wavelengths.
Yeah.
Brain waves and
it's
stuff. We
scary. It really is.
That's so
we-
cute.
Yeah, when we
Mhm.
say we can finish each other's sentences, it's not a lie.
No.
We really can.
No.
Without blinking.
We can
Or
finish
thinking.
each other's cabbage.
We finish each other's sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say.
Ah.
So yeah. I don't know what you brought up your inflatable bow, and I'll break out 2 new inflatables that we bought
Mhm.
in December after
Ooh.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Nice.
We are not
Mhm.
inflatable
Yeah.
people, but we now have inflatables.
And they won't be put up outside.
No. Mm-mm.
I will say, speaking of inflatables, the biggest hit for me this year, and by the way, I can also talk about Halloween because we're post Halloween a little bit too.
Yeah, we are.
I actually saw a 36% increase in trick or treaters this year, even though there was, and yes, I keep up with percentages. I know exactly what the percentages are every year.
Don't you
and I
sit with
make
a little clicker or something? Didn't
I
you
have a
say you-
clicker. I
Yeah.
had 211 trick or treaters this year.
Ooh.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Yes, it was incredible. So, the biggest hit, yeah. I don't know if you guys would do it anyway because you never know who's going to come to your door, right?
That's right.
The biggest hit I had this year was actually my newest addition was Trick Ghastly, which was it's a pumpkin that you had a projector to, and it actually does songs, and I had Time Warp, and I had Thriller, and all the kinds of Ghostbusters was playing and everything. And that company, I didn't want to plug that company since it's such a high quality product. If you go to trickghastly.com, Ghastly as in the Pokemon Ghastly, that's how it's spelled. They're actually doing, and I'm not going to get this because I'm not as big of a Christmas decorator with this, but if you're big into Christmas decorations and you want something freaking awesome, they have a snowman that you can do that same thing with, where you can project its face and it does it. Then they have special Christmas packs.
I'm looking at it.
Yes, it is. It looks great. And if you're big into Christmas and you want to do that, it's phenomenal. You just have to, you have to buy the projector and whatnot. But
Right.
Cool.
I absolutely recommend these guys. I've got one of the first edition Trick Ghastlies this year, and it was a huge hit. So if you're looking for something that could add a lot of like attention to your display, those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend it.
Okay.
And you can even reach out to me. I can even recommend you a good projector to go with it. Just
There
let me
you
know.
go.
I'm gonna be fully transparent in that we still have all of our Halloween stuff out in the house.
We do.
Because I mean,
Oh,
it's
good.
like, well, I told him, I was like, we can just leave this out. I mean, because there's no sense in taking all this down and packing it away when just in a few weeks we're gonna be, putting up Christmas. So when we get ready to put the tree up and all that, we'll just pack Halloween
Take it
away at that
down,
time. So
put it-
I
you're
mean,
getting the boxes out anyway, right?
That's
Just
right.
go ahead, get
Yeah.
a little more boxes out. Take it
exactly.
down, put it back. Plus, I mean, our good friend Leanne probably approves of that. She's like, yeah, you still got your Halloween.
Well, our haunted mansion table is just kind of awesome. So it's
Yeah.
been very nice to have that. So that's why I have not really been in a big hurry to put that away because
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. Totally fine. It's a quick turnaround. Plus, we're not going to be here.
Yeah.
Off and on. So
Keep rubbing it in. Oh my gosh.
Oh, as far as us, last couple of weeks, not much really. Just
hmm
life.
yeah,
Nothing really outstanding.
Brock's been busy.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm not going to talk about it.
That's right. We're not
I'm
gonna
not
talk
talking
about
about it.
I made myself promise I wouldn't talk about it tonight. But December is going to be a wonderful month.
Mhm.
Over the weekend, my ex-wife and I dropped a lot of money together because my daughter is officially enrolled in college.
Mhm.
Mm.
Accepted,
Nice.
and she's
Accept-
locked in.
Yep, she's locked in. So we're excited about that. We know where she's going to go after high school, and excited to see this next chapter in her life. So it's been a busy weekend getting that squared away, and she's busy working on scholarship applications that are due by December 1st, which I hope she gets a lot.
Yep. We're hoping for a good return on that.
Yeah. So if you want to donate to my daughter's scholarship fund, well, the best way you can do it is just, patreon.com/BamaGeeks. $5, get you a letter grade. I don't know. So,
No, that is not your daughter's scholarship fund. That goes to Golden Eagle pecan pies.
I will agree. I will agree with that. Yeah. We'll let her work for the scholarships and fill out the applications, and we'll just take donations for the pies.
There you go.
Yeah. So outside of that, it's really like last weekend that we didn't record. I had anticipated doing a lot more around the house and wound up staying on the couch probably 80% of the weekend just because I was so burned out on everything. I was like, I just need to veg. So,
and he did.
yeah, she and I both, we watched football. We watched
Wrestling. We watched Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
WWE. Yeah, we vegged, and it was nice. It's nice. So we really haven't been up to anything. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
So
well, we have a lot ahead of us. So
yeah.
Rest
of the year is going to be pretty busy, which is nice. It's going to be, part of it's going to slow down, part of it's going to pick up, and it's a good balance.
Yeah,
it will be. So
I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to, though, that we haven't even talked about at all. What Jess's Bama Geek Southern words and phrases is going to be today.
Oh man, you're anticipating this?
I was anticipating it. I haven't mentioned it, and I've been like, I want to see what Jess come up with.
Well, I hope that I don't disappoint or let you down in that area.
Let's leave everybody in anticipation.
I'm just gonna say I've got a good dad joke, so it better.
Well, as we make you anticipate that just a little bit longer, make sure you hit us up on social media at Bama Geeks on Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. You don't have to worry about sending Kevin an Intel processor. That's taken care of.
Right.
So hit us up on social media there. Then you can also find us on Bama Geeks Front Porch on Facebook. Just look that up and we'll let you in. And yeah, there you go. That's where you can find us on social media. If you got anything else for us, you just want to email us, which we have had a couple of very good emails lately, and we can't wait to share it with y'all. BamaGeeks@gmail.com. We've got something fun that we're going to talk about probably in the spring.
Yep.
That's happened through just somebody reaching out to us over email.